Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Craven County where a teen has actually been arrested on a break-in charge. Now, Alexander Aiken has been charged with felony breaking and entering to terrorize and communicating threats towards the homeowner. Craven County deputies say the break-in happened Tuesday on Spar Court. They say the 18-year-old got into the home and had multiple firearms that were seized. Deputies say he was jailed without bond because he was already out on bond on drug charges. And now for some happier news. Here we go. We've got some fun news out of Newport in Carteret County, where the 48th annual Newport Pig Cooking Contest will be kicking off in April. Now, the event will take place April 10th and 11th in Newport. It's in Carteret County. Now, highlights include free admission, concession stands, rides, bake sales, funnel cakes, and live music. Guess you could bring your bike if you want. Now, the barbecue serving will start at 11 a.m. on that Saturday and includes plates for $12 and bulk pork at $10 a pound. The cooking contest will feature 50 different teams. Each team is competing to impress the judges with their pig. For more information about the event and entry forms for cooking, you can follow a link on our website, WITN.com. That's not the only big event that's going to be happening in April. We also have the D.H. Conley Athletics Golf Classic. Again, this is a fun event for anybody who loves to play a little golf, get out on the links. Now, the event this year will be taking place at the Greenville Country Club. Registration is $100 per player with an assigned team. Now, teams of 4 can sign up together for $400. It includes green fees, cart, range balls, and lunch. The money from the Golf Classic goes to support D.H. Conley Athletics and student athletes. A very good cause and a fun one at that. And now for a look at your weather forecast. It's be a fantastic day to get out on the golf course as we are looking at sunny skies, no rain, a little bit of a breeze, but not too much that you wouldn't be able to handle it. Here's a look at what we've got outside in Belhaven. It is beautiful out there and feeling even better. Right now, we're in kind of that sweet spot where the humidity, while it has come up, it has not gotten to summertime levels. So we get that benefit of drier air and some warm temperatures to go along with our sunshine that will remain out in full over the next 2 to 3 days. Current air temperatures right now reading generally in the mid to low 70s across most of eastern North Carolina. We do have a few spots that are a little bit cooler at this hour. We've got 68 degrees in Beaufort, 69 in Manteo, 59 in Hatteras. Quite a bit cooler along the Outer Banks there. A lot of that obviously has to do with the fact that the water hasn't warmed up at the same rate as land has. That's just a normal day on the Outer Banks in spring, looking at inland areas cruising into the 70s while you're sitting a little bit cooler, closer to our seasonal average. Now, over the past 24 hours, air temperatures have come up across the board, even Beaufort showing a 2-degree rise from yesterday's air temperatures. But the farther inland you go, the greater that change is. Most inland areas are experiencing around a 15 to 25 degree rise on heat over the past 24 hours. And while we are going to continue to warm up tomorrow, I don't think the jump between today to tomorrow is going to be as extreme as what we're seeing today. Now, southwesterly winds will continue to bring in that heat and the humidity. Right now, we've got about a 7 to 15 mile per hour sustained breeze blowing over the east out of the southwest. Over the next few hours, that is likely going to remain unchanged. Now, air temperatures will gradually come down back into the upper 60s by 6, mid 60s by 8, and then we'll drop down into the low 60s as we approach midnight. This will put us in likely the mid to upper 50s coming up for tomorrow morning, a few degrees shy of our seasonal average high for this time of year. Now, again, you can see that we've got beautiful sunny skies across the east right now, but when we zoom the picture out, we again are looking at a fairly sizable frontal system that is kind of kept, or will be keeping, the southeastern United States in what is considered the warm sector of that frontal system. Now, this is from Patty Garbeff. Beautiful and warmer, rainy and cool in Kansas City. Enjoy your coming heat. And Patty, thank you so much again. We will, again, because the heat is going to be consistent. We won't see colder air return to the east until we get a cold front through the area. And as you can see, that cold front off to the west, well, it's inching its way further and further north. So that kind of takes us out of contention for a little bit of a cold air blast later on this week, keeping us in that warm sector and keeping our air temperatures quite a bit higher than our seasonal averages. By the time we reach this weekend, we are going to be looking at air temperatures potentially about 20 degrees above average. And that's not just for Saturday, but Sunday as well. Normal this time of year is right around the 60-degree mark. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even next Tuesday and next Wednesday, we're looking at air temperatures, again, about 20 degrees above where they should be. That is substantial, and that is enough for me to say, okay, considering the time of year, these are hot temperatures. Again, we get quite a bit warmer in the summertime, but still, again, seeing 80s in early March is not a usual thing for eastern North Carolina. We have seen it in the past. I don't think we're going to be breaking records per se, but this is certainly going to be some heat that is going to be noticeable and notable. Now, I do want to highlight the fact that Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we are looking at some rain chances. Right now, the opportunity for some of those rain chances to come in the form of thunderstorms is present. The good news is that without an actual cold front sweeping through eastern North Carolina and giving us a bit of a temperature drop, the opportunity for severe storms gets quite a bit lower. So that is encouraging. We need the rain. We do not need the severe weather. And right now it does look like we are going to be kind of threading that needle and getting what we need while avoiding what we don't want. Again, that's going to be happening Sunday into Monday. We'll see some lingering rain showers along the coast as we head into Tuesday of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at 2 o'clock. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.